going to make another treasure box, and I put a bunch of black dye in here. Hopefully I have enough mix. I measured it. We shall see. I have a feeling I'm not going to have enough already. Actually, that little scoop was pretty good right there. At least I'm not using a fast setting mix, so I don't have to really worry about rushing this too much. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to learn how to make my own mold so I can make this treasure rock a little bigger. The reason why I want to make it a little bigger is because I'll say the calling card on the inside that gives you the info doesn't really fit the inside of this. Now, does it really matter? Not that much, because the card that I put in there is just a plastic card. It's not a collectible item. But there could be a time where I want to actually have something that's a little more collectible in there. That's the shape of that plastic card. And I need to have a bigger container. I think I actually made relatively the perfect amount. Basically shaking it, vibrating it, getting it all to settle in there. Hopefully I have no air pockets. But even a small air pocket, it's not the end of the world. And of course, when I make my slurry to seal this thing, I'll have to use some of this cement coloring. I think I still want a little more in there. I don't know why I'm so concerned with how the bottom of this looks, because it is just going to be a rock. Alright, there we go. Now to let it cure. Alright, we are ready to go. Let's glue this thing together. Got that down there pretty decent. Gonna make up a slurry. Kind of figure out how I did this before. I don't think I'm going to use as much of the acrylic as I did last time.
think I might do like a 2-to-1 instead of a 1-to-1 mix. I did put some pigment powder in here as well. That is a thick pancake powder. I think I need a little more. It's pretty good. I think also what I'm going to do after I put this on and smear that on there, I'm going to grab some of the dry concrete, cement, I should say, powder, and kind of dust it on there. Here we go. Remember, everything's sealed inside. I'm not really that concerned about this card that's in here. I'm curious if anybody actually finds this thing, what that card actually does, and if it actually is easy to still read, or if any of this crap gets on there. All right, glue it together. Smoosh that together. I don't think I need that anymore. I am going to do what I did before, and I'm going to rub this stuff in. To try to give this thing one color. Or one even color once I have this on there. All right, let's go hurry up and go grab some cement powder. Ooh, tore my glove. Not the end of the world. Yep, you're swinging around on my neck. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I like it. That's all I'm going to do. Rock number 2 with hidden treasure. The third one, I'm going to do this completely differently without a mold. I'm actually going to use some spray foam, create a cavity, put some concrete over it, making it look like one half of a rock, and then after it dries, turn it over, put the stuff inside, and just seal the whole thing with concrete. Well, the rock is sealed. I put some cement powder on the outside, but this thing's way still too black. So I'm going to experiment, and I'm just going to throw some mud on it, I think. Or just kind of, I have no idea. Just kind of throw some stuff at it. Just to kind of give it some color of some sort. And some texture. And some variance. Probably should have added a little more water to that. Of course, it's falling over. I know, horrible video too, but I don't know, at least gives it an idea. See what that looks like when it's dry. Making a big old mess. Having fun though, learning concrete and making rocks. The wife, she made this one today. Actually looks pretty cool. And then she wanted a couple more skulls, and then I made a jar as well. We'll see what this looks like in the morning. I'm not taking this one with me because I am actually taking off for New York in the morning. And I'm going to take the first one. This is rock number 2. Rock number 3 will be going, or rock number 3 I'll probably make next week, maybe. But this is rock number 2. And it's staying here. Rock number 1 is going with me in the morning.